What's going on, guys? This is the RuneKeeper here, coming at you with a brand new video. So of late, I've been playing this cool new free-to-play game. You might have heard of it. It's called Genshin Impact. Holy shit, did I misjudge this game. I have played gacha games before, and this blows almost all of them out of the water. That said, having played the game for a while now, and I've made it to, like, the end of the current content, and there's some things I wish I had known going into all of this. So here are 10 things you need to know before you start playing Genshin Impact. Guys, number 1 on the list, this is still a gacha game. There's a ton of hype surrounding this game, and a ton of people are coming to this game, and I realize that means that a lot of you guys have never played a gacha game in your life before. So here are a couple things to remind you when getting into this game. Number 1 on that list is there is a ton to keep track of. So many things to keep track of. You have a daily list, you have a battle pass, you have your wishes and special cards in your wishes. You have an entire journal with multiple different sections, special kinds of resin to keep track of. There's so many items in this game. You have weapons, you have artifacts, you have different special drops from mobs. You have an entire inventory of food. There's a food crafting system. There's a weapon crafting system. There's a number of raw ingredients that drop around the world you can also collect. You have quest items and special books that tell you lore about the world, and you even have special items that are one-offs that you will find called precious items as well. And then keeping track of all this, you also have everything that a character has to offer. You have their weapons, which so much can be done to weapons. You can ascend them, you can refine them, you can find different abilities on different weapons and keep track of all of this different stuff. There's 5 different artifacts for every character, and these artifacts have their whole own system to go through and different tiers from tier 1 all the way to tier 5. Characters have constellations which can be unlocked, which give you character bonuses, and then your character has talents which you can also level up and give them extra bonuses for their abilities and attacks and things like that. There is so much to keep track of in this game. Don't let it overwhelm you coming into this, treating it like a regular game. Gacha games are known for having a ton to keep track of, to keep you busy and doing things and keep you spending money. Don't let it overwhelm you. Number 2, there's characters that you're probably not going to get that you really want, and that is okay. Every character is viable until end game. You can play them all the way through the content. And my biggest key for this point being a gacha game is go slow. Don't try to do everything as fast as you can. You're going to start hitting roadblocks around Adventurer rank 30 to 35, and the game is going to slow down. Enjoy the scenery. Treat this like an open world RPG. Take it slow, explore, and enjoy the content that is in front of you, and just remember that there's more content coming around the corner. Number 2, the free characters they give you suck. Don't invest your currencies in leveling up these free characters. Yes, they're viable until endgame, as I've said before, but they aren't really that good. You guys are going to start being able to get banner pulls around Adventurer rank 5. The game is going to give you a ton of free pulls, and you're almost guaranteed to get new characters that you're going to want to invest your items and time into instead of the base characters. The 3 base characters they give you, of course, being Amber, Kaya, and our girl Lisa. So just be careful, enjoy using them, they will help you solve puzzles, but it's not worth investing your time into these characters. Number 3. You can re-roll your account. Are the characters you really want? Did you not get them when you did your first set of pulls? It is okay. Yes, every character is viable, but if you really want a specific waifu or husbando, and you're not looking to re-roll an account and just spend money, it can cost you hundreds of dollars just for a chance to get the character that you really want. If you have the time, make a new account. It takes 35 to 40-ish minutes to get to Adventurer rank 5. Just push the story missions, use your free rolls again, and hopefully you'll get some characters that you're looking to get. Also, PS4 users, I hate to pull this band-aid off for you guys, but your accounts are tied to your PSN, so there's no re-rolls for you guys. Enjoy the characters that you get and take the game for what it is. Number 4. Amber is hot garbage. I know we just got done talking about how every character is viable and playable. That said, Amber is just bad. She's great for solving a few of the game's fire puzzles, but that's it. You can swap her into your party at any time to solve a puzzle, then hide her away like a parent embarrassed of their child. If you really want Amber to be in your party, yes, she is viable, but she's going to make your life much harder once you get to some of the endgame grind and challenges. You have been warned. Number 5. Save your fragile resin. Later into the game, you're going to start running out of resources for leveling characters, weapons, and especially artifacts. The way for you to supplement these resources is by running content that requires the use of original resin. The game is going to give you a lot of fragile resin to start with and make you feel comfortable using it. Do not if you can help it. You regain original resin at the rate of 1 per every 8 minutes, whether you are in or out of game. So save your fragile resin and just wait till you get more. About the time you unlock world level 3, which your world level will go up as your adventurer rank goes up, it's a good time then to start using these fragile resins, as the rewards you start to get will be worth the investment. So hold on to them as best you can until you hit that. Number 6, read everything. This game throws a lot at you and isn't afraid to do it very fast. You can be in a big rush to push the content and get to that new shiny thing, but as I said before, take it slow. Many quests are puzzles that will only give you text-based hints, and a lot of times they will only show you these hints once with no way to look back at those hints again. These hints appear in quests text as a blue color instead of the original white text. Pay attention to those blue texts, and if you can't remember them, I suggest writing them down. There'll be nothing more frustrating than taking hours to do a quest only to find out it was very simple if you had only read the text. Number 7. Explore everything. Check everything. This game has so many mechanics, and most of them are going to be trial and error when it comes to exploring. A few examples are going to be like ice flowers. They can be thawed by using fire, and then you can collect those flowers. Rocks and minerals are going to be more easily broken by characters who have a claymore instead of a bow or a spear. Some hidden areas can be found behind large breakable rocks that you might not even notice at first glance, and they are going to contain good rewards. And even ice can be used to freeze water and create a bridge to walk across. Just make sure you take a good look at every nook and cranny this game has to offer. Most of the times there's something hiding there if you're willing to experiment. Number 8. Artifacts are important. The game sort of does a really poor job of introducing you to artifacts, downplaying them as similar to accessories in other games, when in truth, they're going to be your party's main stats and your character build. While every character has a role to fill, from DPS to tank to healer and even support, your true playstyle or build will be coming from a combination of your weapons and the bonuses you get from artifacts, specifically speaking, their stats. I will be doing a more in-depth video on artifacts here soon that talks about builds, limitations, and the like, but for now, here are the basics that you really need to know. Tier 1 and Tier 2 artifacts are only stopgaps till you hit Tier 3 and above. Don't waste resources leveling them just for the bonuses till you get some better artifacts. The Adventurer set and the Wandering Doctor set will give you some great early bonuses for being a set. Use these to your advantage until you start picking up better artifacts. Later on, set bonuses are going to start being less important than the stats, so make sure you're picking stats that fit your build, i.e. if you're doing a DPS build, get items that are going to give you good attack bonus stats. Just remember, if your characters aren't doing the damage you need or are dying too easy, it's time to look at your artifacts. Number 9. Don't spend too much money. Gacha games are designed to make you to want to spend money. This is a free-to-play game, so it becomes very easy to justify spending money on it because of how good it is. Remember that gacha games can be a trap. It is perfectly acceptable to spend some money supporting the game because you like it. Just don't go too overboard, and remember, you still gotta eat. My suggestions for if you want to spend money on the game is to spend $5 on the Blessing of the Welkin Moon. It gets you a little bit of premium currency you can spend on a little pack of goodies or convert into Primo Gems for more gacha pulls, and the big deal of this is that it gives you 90 Primo Gems every
day for the next 30 days as long as you log in. That's 2,700 Primo Gems, which is more than enough for 10 pulls and then some, which is great conversion rate considering the other currencies. Up next would be the paid version of the Battle Pass, which keep in mind you will not unlock the Battle Pass until you reach Adventurer rank 20. The free pass is great and it gives you a little bit of extra value, but the $10 buy-in for the Gnostic Hymn, aka the Premium Battle Pass, is very much worth it. It'll get you extra materials and Mora and in-game currency that you will desperately need as you start to approach that leveling wall at level 30 Adventurer rank. So if you're looking to support the game devs at MiHoYo without breaking the bank, trying to get your waifu or husbando, these are the two great options to get you some good value and also support the dev team. Number 10. Last but not least, be patient. So this is going to really come down to your wishes or summons. You are going to start getting a lot of items that let you do one wish here or there. Don't fall for that trap. The odds of getting anything besides a generic 3-star weapon you probably already have are so low, it's not worth it. Every card you can pull wishes from has a guaranteed pull of a 4-star or greater for doing 10 pulls at a time. Save up your Primo Gems and wish items till you can do a 10 pull. Trust me, you will thank me for this in the long run.
And that's it, guys. 10 things you need to know before you start playing Genshin Impact. I've really been enjoying this game and plan on releasing a series of videos that goes more in depth on a lot of these systems, and there's so much to keep track of and cover. So if you want to learn more about the game, consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting the little bell so that you guys get notifications when we drop our next guide. Or if you need help before then, feel free to swing by one of our Twitch streams on Monday through Wednesday, where we will likely be playing a lot of Genshin and even teaming up with some of our viewers. You can find us over at twitch.tv/RuneKeeperTV. Till then, stay fresh, and I hope you guys enjoy your stay at the inn.